if there's any question in my mind on who is the better team for hunting UFOs, that would be the UFO Hunters, Bill Burns, Pat Uskert, and in my opinion, they're the best. They were on the History Channel for, what was it, 3 or 4 years, and they had a good 3 seasons. They got really good at investigating things and getting behind the stories and giving their own ideas and kind of opening the doors to, the possibility that, yes, UFOs are actually visiting Earth, whether they be man-made or extraterrestrial, what have you. And it's just a shame that, they got cut off the air. Mainly because the one episode they got too close was the Dulce underground base. Yep. According to Bill Burns, he was on an interview one night on one of his talk show hosts. I asked the questions like, what was the deal? Why you guys got canceled? And Bill's straight up says because the Dulce base got too close. People didn't like it. They didn't like the fact that they got scary crap going on in their neighborhood. They don't like it that it's in there. They don't want to know about it, and they didn't want to know about it. And so the History Channel and a bunch of other governmental programming said, kill them out, finish up the season, and just be done with it. Now, you do have re-airings of the episodes, you know what I mean? But there's no way that History Channel is going to let them come back. There's no other way that other channels are going to let them come back on the shows, mainly because of that episode. In my opinion, that's really stupid. So, here's what I suggest. Let's bring them back, put them on Destination America, because that's where UFO Files and Aliens Disclosed, whatever that show is on that channel that Bill Burns is sort of running, where he does like a Skype video saying, hey, this is happening here, and he gives the background story on it. That's actually a pretty good show. I'm actually interested in that show. And then you got Chasing UFOs with Aaron Ryder and Fox something and National Geographic, and that show is just, I don't know. Which, coincidentally, Aaron Ryder is Destination Truth. She's supposed to be just sci-fi with Josh Gates on Destination Truth, but I guess you can branch out, because Jael did. She went over to Factor Faked, and she randomly comes back to Destination Truth. But no, when I was watching UFO Hunters, I kept thinking to myself, why, oh why would they just cut them out? It's the stupidest thing you could ever hear, when Bill said that they were canceled because of the Dulce episode. I honestly think that the government, of course it's going to be one of those conspiracy theorist things, but I just think that the government doesn't want their business being put out there. They don't like the fact that the UFO hunters are getting too close and they're going to bring the truth out to the world, and the government's not ready for that, and they don't want that to happen because it's all supposed to be a big secret. There's a thing saying that, aliens are working with humans and underground bases, but Area 51, Area 52, Dulce underground base, and bases all across the globe. And there's underground bases, underwater bases. Apparently there's a base on the moon, according to some UFO theorists. There's a base on the moon because the moon is hollow now. So I guess when a meteor strikes it, it creates this ringing sound, like that bing you hear in your ear every once in a while. And they're saying that there's an alien base up there / human base. So I don't know. You never know about these bases, but sometimes when things like that happen, info gets out that doesn't need to get out. People panic. And it's stupid that they panic. Because we all can handle the truth. I'm pretty sure everyone around the world can handle the truth, because you got David Greer, Giorgio DeSoukalos, Eric Von Daniken, David Hedger Childress, and the list goes on and on and on of UFO theorists and archaeologists and scientists, priests, for God's sakes. So, if there was ever a time to bring this show back, UFO Hunters, it would be now. Things are going really well for Bill Burns over at that show that he's running on Destination America. And if you bring it back, great. That'd be great. Just bring it all back. Because we already have Ancient Aliens. I mean, eventually we're all going to get tired of Ancient Aliens because it's, you know, even though I'm a fan of it, sometimes I get bored of it. You know, they go back to the same stories over and over again at different angles. And I don't know. But just bring the show back. There was nothing wrong with the show. It was a fun show. It got you interested. It got your mind hooked like, okay, they're actually going to people, getting their testimonies, getting the hand drawn out. They're getting the lay of the land, and it was just stupid. They pulled the plug on it. I'd say bring the show back. That's all I'm going to say. Bring it back. Because if you don't bring it back, poor Pat Eskert's out there just doing his own thing, but he really wants the show to come back too. If he'd be the one to run it, maybe. Because I guess Bill Burns isn't mobile as well as he used to. But hey, you know, if Pat Eskert took over, I'm pretty sure it would do really well. Yeah, pretty much it. Because here, what the hell is out in Mike and Ricky, even though we're basically Destination Truth and Ancient Alien reviews, Fact or Fake reviews, sort of, Legend Quest, whenever that show ever comes back. We were trying to do this video a long time ago, but it's up to me now for this channel to keep it going with UFO theory stuff. So when UFO Hunters comes back, that'd be great. Or if Pat Esgert and Bill Burns team up together on that show on Destination America. Unsealed Alien Files. That's the name of the show. Came to me like that. That's a show to watch. Anyway, if those two can come together, bring that show back, instead of just being behind a Skype camera, be actually back out in the field. Awesome. But, yeah. If anybody else wants to get a petition to bring back UFO Hunters to every major TV company, go for it. Or go across the globe to probably UK or something like that, where they just don't give a shit what goes on the TV as long as they get ratings. I'd throw UFO Hunters in there. I'd say, hey, let's revamp it. Get a new team. Let Bill and Pat lead the way. See what happens. That's all I gotta say. Alright, from What the Hell's Out with Mike and Ricky, I'm Mike. And keep posting on the channel because I'm going to review the Satan Conspiracy video on this channel. Mainly because when I did it on my other channel, people got a little too preachy, a little too churchy, got a little offended. I stated it before, it was controversial. What do you want? Pre-warned you, like I said. I'm going to review it on this channel, see what happens, because it's going to re-air tonight. So, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Have a good Friday. Keep your eye on SmackDown, Ancient Aliens, and whatever weekend you want going on. But later, guys.